What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ario. As you can see, I have my GameCube with the games right next to it. But in one of my previous videos that I've made earlier this year, it was the PS2 and PlayStation 3 video games. But I had made one including all my video games in one video, but for some reason that video never uploaded, so I had to make one video for the PlayStation 2 video games and one for the PS3 together, and now I'm just gonna do the GameCube by itself. So here it is. It's my GameCube memory card. Still in pretty good condition. So yeah, that's my GameCube, and these are the games here, as you can see. Now let's start off real quick with first up, Resident Evil. This game was pretty difficult, not gonna lie, but it was pretty cool though. I enjoyed playing it, but it was too hard for me, so I kind of gave up after a while. But I do like the Resident Evil series especially. So, yeah, I'm glad I had this game. Well, I'm glad I actually played this game when it was popular when it first came out. So, yeah, Next up, Blood Rain. Now, this game right here was like, wow. When I first got this game, I wasn't like even expecting it to be as good as I thought it was going to be. But it was actually outstanding, actually, because you're actually playing as a female, but I didn't actually mind that. And the gameplay was nice, and the story mode was cool to me, so I really enjoyed this game as well, just like Resident Evil. So yeah, this was something good to have too. Next up, Sonic Heroes, one of my favorites for GameCube actually. I enjoyed playing this. I'm not a huge fan of Sonic, but I have Sonic Rivals for the PSP, as I showed you guys in my PSP video game collection video. But I have Sonic Heroes here, and this game, I believe I beat it with each team, which is Team Rose, Team Chaotix, and Team Dark. And I believe I beat each story mode, and I really enjoyed playing it. So, Sonic Heroes. Next up, Gun. Now this right here has to be one of my favorite GameCube games that I've actually had, because when I first got this game, I was so attached to it, like, it was crazy. But this is another game actually that was pretty hard, because I never actually got to beat it, although I did get far in the story mode. But the game is actually very hard, but I enjoyed it so much. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people played the Gun, because it was actually a pretty cool game. Right here is Day of Reckoning 2 with John Cena, Triple H on the cover. Now this, well, as for GameCube, they don't have WWE SmackDown vs. Raw, or now as you call it, WWE 12, 13. But this right here was actually the only, really available wrestling games for GameCube, besides probably like a few others, but these are like the only ones that can really go up against WWE vs. SmackDown vs. Raw, sorry about that. And Day of Reckoning, I enjoyed it a lot, especially this one right here as well, Day of Reckoning Part 1, and both of them are here. And as you can see, Triple H is on the cover again. I enjoyed both of these, especially Day of Reckoning Part 1. When I had Day of Reckoning Part 1, I was like, wow, I want to get Part 2. Although Part 2 isn't as good as Part 1 to me, but I still have both, and that's Day of Reckoning to you guys. 007 Agent Under Fire. This game right here wasn't not a huge fan of it. Didn't play it as much neither. So, it's just one of those games that I just have, just so you know, pretty much. It's 007. Next up, F0GX. Now this I got as a gift, I believe as a birthday gift, but it was a gift. And I liked it a lot though. The gameplay is pretty good, and it had some nice graphics for GameCube actually. Back then, and it was pretty cool, especially when you play against somebody else. It's like intense. But yeah, this is F0GX. It was cool. Next up, Fight Night Round 2. Now, I am a Fight Night fan, but when I got this one for GameCube, I didn't play it as much. I played Fight Night Round 3, which I actually have for PSP, and I played that one more often. But this one, I just kind of had it just there, but I played it once in a while. But overall, I don't really remember how great the game was. But as I said, I didn't really play it, and I believe Fight Night Round 3 is better anyway. Last is MVP Baseball 2005 with Manny Ramirez as the Boston Red Sox on the cover. This game is one of my favorites as well. As you guys know, my favorite sport is baseball, so I had to have something for baseball for back then, for the GameCube. And well, MVP Baseball was actually that game back then. Now we have MLB The Show and 2K Baseball. But MVP Baseball was something pretty good, but then they actually stopped it. But this right here, I enjoyed it so much. And it's one of my favorite GameCube games that I own. And yeah, that's it, viewers. It's my video game collection, and that's my GameCube. So that's it for this video. Just like, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do, as I say in all my other videos. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. Can't forget about my other video game collection that I want to show you guys, a few others, so stay tuned for that. And I'm out of here. Peace.